The Black Panther is the living symbol of Wakanda itself, a nation's soul woven into vibranium, carrying centuries of legacy, power, and protection on its shoulders. Let's break down every single one, starting with the armor that launched a legend. Before we go further, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into Marvel tech. T'Challa's first suit. T'Challa's original Black Panther suit debuts in Civil War. Forged entirely from vibranium, it shrugs off direct gunfire, explosions, and bladed attacks, letting him charge headlong into battle without hesitation. The suit is visibly bulkier than later versions, built with traditional armor plating that emphasizes raw power over sleek refinement. The primary weapons are retractable vibranium claws, sharp enough to slice through almost anything, even leaving visible scratches on Captain America's supposedly indestructible shield. Paired with the heart-shaped herb's strength, speed, and reflex enhancements, T'Challa becomes a lethal force. But the suit has a clear weakness: electricity. Black Widow proves this when her electric projectiles briefly stun and disable him mid-combat. This first suit represents Wakanda stepping out of the shadows, raw and uncompromising. T'Challa's second suit. When T'Challa takes the throne, he upgrades to a completely new Black Panther armor that introduces nanotechnology. The entire suit lives inside a single necklace, deploying instantly across his body, making him far more unpredictable. This version is purpose-built to absorb kinetic and electrical energy, storing every punch, bullet, and explosion within the vibranium weave. As it stores power, it glows purple. But it doesn't just soak up damage, it redirects it. T'Challa can release stored energy in devastating bursts, slamming the ground and unleashing shockwaves that clear entire areas. We see this perfectly in the Busan casino chase, where the suit absorbs collisions and gunfire, then blasts it all back. The more punishment it takes, the brighter that purple glow becomes. This armor goes toe-to-toe with Thanos, tanks a punch from the Mad Titan, and in Endgame, allows T'Challa to sprint the Infinity Gauntlet across a battlefield, showing off the suit's incredible integration with his physical prowess. Killmonger's suit. After successfully challenging for the throne, Killmonger adopts a distinctive Black Panther armor often called the Golden Jaguar habit. Shuri originally designed it for T'Challa, but he rejected it, thinking the heavy gold accents were too flashy and not in keeping with the Black Panther's stealthy, protective nature. Killmonger has no such hesitation. He sees the gold as a reflection of his right to rule, a crown made of vibranium. This suit uses nanotechnology stored in a necklace, giving Killmonger the same instant access and battlefield flexibility. Functionally, the two suits are almost identical, equally durable, with retractable vibranium claws and the same energy absorption and release system. The key visual difference is that Killmonger's suit glows a fiery orange when storing energy, instead of purple, a color that mirrors his rage, his ambition, and the sunset of Wakanda's old ways. The biggest contrast, however, is how Killmonger fights. Instead of relying mainly on claws and kinetic blasts, he favors traditional Wakandan weapons, wielding a vibranium sword and spear as his primary tools. This choice reflects his more aggressive, conquest-driven approach. He's not just defending Wakanda, he's arming it to take over the world. The golden accents, the orange glow, and the brutal weapons together paint a picture of a Black Panther who has twisted the mantle into something darker. The suit's one major weakness is its vulnerability to sonic frequencies and stabilization tech, a flaw Shuri knows intimately because she built the suit. T'Challa ultimately exploits this by having the maglev trains generate sonic disruptors, destabilizing the nanotech and leaving Killmonger exposed. It's a brilliant end to a battle of ideals, where the suits themselves become the final battlefield. Shuri's suit. After Killmonger destroys the last of Wakanda's heart-shaped herbs, the line of Black Panthers seems to end. But Shuri refuses to let the legacy die. Using Wakandan science, she artificially recreates the herb, consumes it, and becomes the new Black Panther, a moment of profound grief and determination that reshapes the mantle. She then designs a suit tailored to her fighting style, not simply copying her brother's design, but evolving it. The armor features a black and gold color scheme with silver details, perhaps a subtle tribute to her late brother T'Challa, while also carrying forward the regal look Killmonger's stolen suit had. On her mask, Shuri incorporates white ceremonial dots. Inspired by traditional Wakandan face paint markings, she also wears directly on her skin, merging her identity as both a scientist and a spiritual heir to the Panther tribe. Like every Black Panther suit before it, her armor is pure vibranium, but significantly lighter, increasing her speed and agility without sacrificing any protection. It also uses nanotechnology, kinetic energy absorption, and retractable claws sharp enough to slice clean through a vibranium spear. What truly sets it apart, though, are her vibranium gauntlets, capable of firing powerful sonic blasts. Long before she took up the mantle, these gauntlets were part of her arsenal, but now they're fully integrated into the suit, transforming her from a tech support genius into a frontline fighter whose mind and body are equally dangerous. We see Shuri fully unleash this armor when she defeats Namor in Wakanda Forever, using her intellect to dehydrate him, while the suit withstands massive underwater pressure and fierce blows. She's expected to continue wearing this suit in future MCU appearances, including Doomsday, making Shuri's Black Panther a new cornerstone for the Avengers. T'Chaka's suit. T'Chaka's Black Panther suit dates to the early 1990s, representing an older generation of the technology. It blends the traditional Panther armor with ceremonial garments, including a golden-lined helmet and a robe-like mantle, reflecting royal authority. Forged from Vibranium, it withstands direct gunfire without penetration. T'Chaka wears it most famously during the mission where he kills his brother N'Jobu, using retractable claws to end the confrontation in seconds. That swift, brutal act later brings devastating consequences for Wakanda and the royal bloodline, proving the suit is only as righteous as the person wearing it. Bashenga's suit. Bashenga, the first king and original Black Panther, united the tribes after a vision from the panther goddess Bast led him to the heart-shaped herb. His armor is primitive, a panther-like helmet with exaggerated feline features, and a simple ceremonial necklace, functioning as much as a spiritual artifact as combat gear. These early elements inspired every suit that followed, from the silhouette to the claw-like recesses, forming the symbolic foundation of Wakanda's most sacred mantle. Bashenga's armor reminds us that before vibranium weaves and nanotech, the Black Panther was first an idea, a protector blessed by the goddess. Emergency response suits. In the VR game Avengers Damage Control, 2 Black Panther suits appear that fuse Wakandan design with Stark Industries technology. Built by Shuri, they combine Panther aesthetics with arc reactor-like cores, featuring repulsors, shoulder lasers, and chest energy beams alongside vibranium durability. They also maintain nanotech, energy absorption, and the ability to redirect stored power into devastating blasts. One suit emphasizes aerial combat with boot jets. The other focuses on ground-based energy dispersal. While not MCU canon, these are arguably the most powerful Black Panther-related armors ever shown, blending 2 technological empires into something terrifying. The Ceremonial Outfit. At Warrior Falls, T'Challa wears the Ceremonial Outfit for ritual combat, a gray panther mask representing the Golden Tribe, and Bast, the Panther Goddess. M'Baku wears a gorilla mask for the Jabari tribe, and Hanuman the Gorilla God. There is no vibranium armor, no enhancements, no protection. T'Challa's powers are stripped away completely before the fight. The ceremonial outfit exists for one purpose only: to test strength, skill, and resolve on equal ground, determining who is truly worthy of being king and Black Panther. In a world of kinetic blasts, this simple mask remains the most honest expression of what the mantle means. Not the suit, but the soul inside it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments which Black Panther suit is your favorite. Take care.